Hey there, Heather, hello there, Chef Cutter Diamond, welcoming to another Stone Cold Hockey 93-94 New York Rangers video. We're doing 3 more Rangers games. They're 3, 4, and 2. They are in a playoff position somehow. Now they take on the LA Kings for 4, 2, and 3. And Glenn Healy will start against Rob Stauber. So the Kings decided to go with Stauber tonight. No Rudy, no Nickel, not even David Gaverd. Mike Victor's got some kind of injury, and I don't know what's happening. The Rangers have Adam Graves, Mike Gartner, Mark Messier, Brian Leach, Alex Kovalev, Alex Tikin, and Sergei Chinov, Steve Larmer, Tony Amonte, Sergei Zubov, Jack Bukaboom, Kevin Lowe, Greg Gilbert, Mike Hudson, Alex Kapratsep, Nick Kyrgios, Ed Olszczuk, Jay Wells, Darren Turcotte, Joe Kosher, and James Patrick. Kings have Luke Robitaille, Wayne Gretzky, Yuri Curry, Mike Donnelly, Rob Blake, Thomas Sandstrom, Pat Conacher, John Drews, Alex Shiznik, Martin Reichel, Robert Lang, Daryl Sador, Sean McCackern, Tony Granata, Charlie Huddy, Jimmy Carson, Dave Taylor, Gary Shuchuk, Dominic Lachois, Doug Huda, Tim Waters, and Brian McReynolds. Here we go. First 18 minutes up, battle, control, defense. Action for Turcotte. Turcotte had a chance to score and he missed. Next up at the 14-minute mark. Battle, forcer. Pair of hits by the Rangers. So the Rangers are getting the Kings off their game. Now 12 minutes. Battle, control, defense. Action by Messier. No, Messier had a chance and he missed. Oh, Messier. Agitator. And a save. Kovalev had a chance to score and he missed. Oh, man. At the 5-minute mark. Battle. Battle young Kings and Sundstrom. Oh, okay. Anyway. Power play. Graves had a chance and he missed. And Gardner had a chance and missed. Alright. Last play of the first period. And Adam Graves had another chance, but he missed. So the Kings have held Graves and Messier. They're having their chances. The Rangers are trying to knock down Rob Stauber, but they can't do anything about it. I don't know why. Alright, battle. Let's go back to the box. It's Gary Shuchuk. And the Kings go. And now Tim Waters is in the box. Monty had a chance. No shot. Kapatsev botched the shot. Good. Power play goal. Now Chinov. The goal from Zubov and Gardner. So he does his job. Rangers finally are on the board. A few minutes later, defense, action, chance for Donnelly. Mike Donnelly had a chance to score and he flubbed it. And the Rangers will go back to the power play. Granado, that's the 4th penalty on those Kings. Power play chance. Kovalev had a chance to score and he missed. That's good. Power play goal. Michael Gardner, his 4th. From Zubov and Tikkanen. 2nd assist by Zubov. Great job by the Rangers. 2-0. Defense. Action. Chance for Leach. Leach had a chance and he missed. And the Rangers have a 2-0 lead headed to the 3rd period. Nemchinov and Gardner for the Rangers. So, are we going to see a 2-0? Are we going to see the 94 Rangers or the 2014 Rangers with their 2-goal leads? Defense. Action by Blake. Wow, Blake got ripped. Rangers try to get a chance. No shot by Messier. Timing. Battle. Control. Defense. Action by Leach. Leach had a chance to do something to put the coffin. Score! Lucky Luke Robitaille from Sandstrom. So Robitaille makes it 2-1. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Action by Bookaboom. Ah, Bookaboom had a chance to make a good goal and he missed. Battle. Penalty on the Rangers. Kevin Lowe will go 2 minutes. Somebody go low. Power play opportunity. Sandstrom, well, he got hit hard. And LA will have to go in penalty. Doug Huda will wait. So the Rangers on the power play. Chance. Had a chance and they missed. And the Rangers are penalty. Bookaboom takes a 2-minute call. Come on, guys, seriously. No shot. Robitaille tried to tie it up. And Reichel tried to tie it up. So the Rangers have gotten it. 2 minutes left. Battle and aggression. And Charlie Huddy goes to the box. So the Rangers will have the power play and a chance to ice this game. Empty net. No chance. So let's go. Who else but Wayne Gretzky has tied it up. 5-on-5 from Shitnick and Robitaille. So second point for Robitaille today. Gretzky, of course. It would be Wayne Gretzky. Score! Mike Gardner with 14 seconds left. And the Rangers win 3-2. Unbelievable. Stauber's like, how did that go in? One timer from Lowe and James Patrick also got an assist. So Mike Gardner has put 2 goals in and the Rangers take down the Kings 3-2. Unbelievable. With 15 seconds left. The Kings were looking for that point, but they didn't get it. And Glenn Healy is the hero. Well, lots of penalties and all that by the teams. 2 power play goals by the Rangers. Yeah. That should be a power play goal, actually, by the Rangers, because that was 146, wasn't it? That should have been, yeah, that was a power play goal by Gardner. Why did they not give it as a power play goal? Robitaille and Gretzky scored, but didn't matter. By the way, Washington crushed Edmonton 6-2. Bill Prey took down Bill Ranford. Edmonton got goals by Jason Arnott and Dougie Waite, but Washington, Randy Burridge, David Christians, Pat Peake, Steve Konowalchuk, Mike Ridley, and Randy Burridge. 2 goals by Randy Burridge. Rangers don't play today. Washington went into Calgary and lost. Taparachi was in net against Jeff Reese. Craig Berube, Pat Peake, and Dimitri Krishik scored for Washington, but Calgary scored 6 goals. Gary Roberts, Frank Musil, Gary Sutter, Theo Fleury, Ted Drury, and Ted Drury. The immortal Ted Drury. Ottawa got their asses whipped 10-1 by the Ducks. Wow. Marc Leforet sucked. Bill Holder, Joe Sacco, Patrick Carnback, Troy Loney, Tim Sweeney, Sean Van Allen, Todd Ewan, Bill Holder, Sean Hill, and David Williams. So Holder was the only guy for the Ducks to score multiple goals. 9 different goal scorers on Ottawa. Wow. Now the Rangers will play nobody. They're off today. Alright. They're off today. New Jersey losing their first game to Montreal. Patty Watt was the hero, 4-1. Bernie Nichols did score for the Devils, but Montreal scored 4 quick goals. 2 on the power play. Patrice Brisebois, Vinny Donpust, and 2 by Brian Bellows from you know where. Kitchener! Nicely done, 4-1. Cupcakes beat the Kings 5-4. Stauber was in net against Ron Hextall. They lose. Again, a late goal. The other is Patty Flatley, Lord of the Dance. Scores. Otherwise, Pierre Turgeon, Marty McGuinness, Valley Makloff, and Steve Thomas. Am I reading that? The Kings were actually up 3-0 on goals by Robitaille, Drews, and Sandstrom. And they didn't win the game? Wow. What a win for the Cupcakes. Philly and Quebec tied 3-3. Russo and Fissé had a nasty tie. Philly scored Josef Baranek, Eric Lindros, and Rod Brindamore, but Quebec, Vlad Kamensky, Margelina, and Margelina. Alright, the 27th. Rangers are not playing. Okay. Mine. Philly loses in overtime to Ottawa. Darren Madley beats Tommy Soderstrom. Overtime goal by Vladdy Rusika. Ottawa actually was down 5-3 with 2 minutes left as Yashin put up 2 goals. Philly had goals by Craig Hoggood, Eric Lindros, Mark Recchi, Rod Brindamore. Wow. Philly got asked, but Tampa won 7-3. And Washington went to Vancouver and lost 3-2 as McLean beats Don Beaupre. Vancouver got goals by Dixon Ward, Greg Adams, and Gino Ojic. 4 goals by Gino Ojic? Washington had goals by Randy Burridge and Al Ifredi. Rangers 4-4-2. They host the 8-1-1 Montreal Canadiens. And yes, Richter in net against Patty Waugh. So Patty Waugh will play in net against Mike Richter. Surprised that Montreal is riding Patrick Waugh. They're 8-1-1. And they're, well, Patrick Waugh shocked that Lance Kontar, no run tough nut under Rasico. Rasico was still with the team, and or Freddie Shabbat. So Montreal is just basically Patrick Waugh and 4 Stooges. The Rangers will go with Victor, but Montreal has Finney Dampus, Brian Bellows, Kirk Bowler, Matt Schneider, Gilbert Dion, John Leclerc, Mike Keane, Guy Carbonneau, Paul DiPietro, Eric Desjardins, Oleg Petrov, Lyle Overline, Benoit Brunet, Stefan Lebeau, Ed Ronan, Gary Lehman, Kevin Haller, Pierre Sevigny, Patrice Brisebois, J.J. Daniel, Peter Popovich, Ron Wilson, not the coach, Donnie Brashear, Roberge, and Christian Pruill. Anyway, let's see what the Rangers can do. Both teams will be ahead. Alright. At the 13-minute mark, battle. Both teams are fighting it out. Montreal's 8-1-1, New York's 4-4-2. The 9-minute mark, another battle and aggression. Well, good news for the Rangers. Gilbert Dion, Kitchener. 2-minute penalty. See if the Rangers can do anything. No, Gardner had a chance. Let's get our power play goal. The captain. Is third from Turcotte and Larmer. The Larmer. So Messier scored off Waugh. Wow. 2 minutes left. Battle control. Defense. Action. Chance. Boo. Benoit Brunet from Mike Keane. Brunet ties it at 1. Benoit Brunet. Lanza Boo. Final play of the first period. And Messier had a chance to probably do it again. But Messier scored from Turcotte and Larmer at 7 minutes 30 seconds, 7:30. And oh, sorry. Oh, that's a mistake. Okay, I'm backwards, aren't I? No, sorry, I'm backwards. Here, at 12 minutes 30 seconds, 12 minutes 30 seconds, and then Brunet from Keane at 17 minutes 16 seconds, 17 minutes 16 seconds. Gilbert Dion 2 minutes to Trebechet, 2 minutes for tripping. All right, here we go. Control, defense, action. Boo! Jay freaking Wells, 2-1. 8 goal by Wells from Darren Turcotte. Wow. That's huge. But Jay Wells makes it 2-1. At the 13-minute mark, defense, action, chance. Oh, Brian Leach had a chance, but it's not going to happen. At the 11-minute mark, control, defense, action. A boo! Calboo de Paul Di Pietro. Assisté par Gilbert Dion et Jean Leclerc. People forgot about John Leclerc, huh? But yeah, he was a Montreal Canadian at one time. Gilbert Dion from Kitchener, former Kitchener Ranger. So Paul Di Pietro. He had that hat trick against Quebec in the 93 playoffs. Now he's come alive. Really. At the 9-minute mark, aggression. A chance. Montreal. Brian Bellows had a chance to do it. Another Kitchener Ranger. So Bellows, Gilbert Dion, and oh, that's it. I thought there was a third Kitchener Ranger on the Montreal team in '94. I don't think so. No, let's do. Okay, sorry about that. 5 minutes left. Action. Chance. Ah, a save up. Gardner had a chance to score, but he failed. So typical. 2 minutes left. Control. Defense. Action. Ah, Gary Leeman had a chance for Montreal. Former 50-goal scorer for the Leafs. Final play of the second period. And a penalty on the Rangers. Jay Wells will sit in the box to start the third period. So Jay Wells with an early goal at 1 minute 24 seconds, 1 minute 24 seconds from Darren Turcotte. And Montreal tied it at 8 minutes 24 seconds. 8:24. Too many men on the ice, so Wells will have to serve the penalty. This can only end well. I told you so. Guy Carbonneau. Known for his defensive forwardness, he scores from Brisbane Desjardins. So, of course, 3 Quebecois, or frogs if you want to call it. Anyway, 13 minutes. Control, defense, action. Vince Dompouse had a chance, but no. 10 minutes left. Action. Well, the goalie's in the zone as Kirk Muller had a chance to make it 4-2, but he failed. Now at the 5-minute mark, Mike Keane had a chance and he missed. 4 minutes left. Action. Chance. Ah, Stéphane Lebeau had a chance. So Montreal is trying to get the momentum. Rangers have to get something going. Fair hits by the Rangers, but that might not be good enough. And a chance. Ah, Brisebois. The Rangers are losing their touch. They got to do something. Empty net opportunity. No. No shot by Kovalev. Brian Leach somehow has scored his 4th of the game. We are going to overtime. Montreal's like, what? Leach from Turcotte and Messier. The legend of Darren frickin' Turcotte. We are tied with 15 seconds left. Brian Leach scored. Yeah, Turcotte's got 3 assists. Can you believe it? Turcotte's got 3 assists. So yeah, so he's done his job. We are tied 3-3. We go to overtime. In the Garden. Overtime heroics. Brian Leach with 1 second left. And the Rangers win a prolongation. What a goal from Kovalev and Messier. But Brian Leach, 2 goals. And the Habs cannot believe their luck. They've just lost. And the Rangers win in overtime. Unbelievable. That is shocking. So anyway, time to yell out my statistics en français, then en anglais. Français, New York gagné 4-3. New York même 5 victoires, 4 défaites, 2 égalités. Montréal perdu de la deuxième fois, c'est 8 victoires, 2 perdus et 1 égalité. Patrick Roy perdu à Mike Victor. Montréal, le but de Benoît Brunet à Mike Keane. Paul Dumitre à Gilbert Dion et Jean Leclerc. Et Guy Carbonneau par Patrice Brisebois et Eric Jardin. Pour les Rangers, but de Marc Messier à Darren Turcotte et Steve Larmer. Jay Wells à Darren Turcotte. Brian Leach à Darren Turcotte et Marc Messier. Et Leach Kovalev a Messier. So Rangers win 4-3. They are now 5-4-2. Montreal drops to 8-2-1. Richter beats Waugh. Remember, no loser points in overtime. Montreal got goals by Bema Brule, Pulp DiPietro, and Guy Carbonneau. Rangers scored Mark Messier, Jay Wells, and then Brian Leach not only had to hit the empty net, but had to hit a 6-on-5 goal with 15 seconds left. But in overtime, he just beat the buzzer from Kovalev and Messier. So what a game! That's gonna be a top 10 game. So anyway, Boston beat Ottawa 6-2. John Blue beat Craig Billington. Boston got goals by Dmitry Hartford, Cam Neely, Brian Smolinski, Ted Donato, and Cam Neely. Who's the dead man who hit me in the head with a salt shaker? Hat-trick for Neely. Toronto losing 6-4. Everyone will be laughing at me. Belfort gets revenge on Potvin. Toronto got goals by Peter Cecil, Dave Anderchuk, Nick Borshevsky, and then Anderchuk again. Chicago goals, Jeremy Roenick, Joe Murphy, Jeremy Roenick, Michel Goulet, and Neil Wilkinson. The immortal Neil Wilkinson. Fuck. Cupcakes lose to Florida 5-2. Hextall loses to Mark Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, former Islanders goalie, gets the Islanders goal. Islanders got goals by Patrick Fatley, Lord of the Dance, and Derek King. Florida got goals by Scott Mellenby, Jody Hall, Jesse Belonce, Allender Lomakin, and Scott Mellenby again. Rangers beat Montreal. Pittsburgh beat Quebec. Quebec's hapless. Vise loses to Reggae. Pittsburgh goals, Marty Straka, Dave Brown. I guess that's Dave Brown. Joe Mullen and Kevin Stevens. Quebec scored Vladimir Kamensky, Matt Sundy, and Joe Sakic. And that's it. Rangers don't play today on the 29th, so just with that. Washington loses in Anaheim 2-1 as Guy Hebert beat Rick Taparachi. Bobby Dolis and Terry Yake for Anaheim, Stefan Colte for Washington. Cupcakes beat Tampa 2-1. Hextall gets revenge on the second game of the Florida trip, taking out Pat Jablonski. Goals by Derek King and Benoit Hogue for both future Leafs. And Tampa got goals by Michael Anderson. Alright, so the Rangers up at it. They're headed to Hartford to face the hapless 2-7-2 Whalers. And it's going to be Richter in that against Sean Burke. So Richter will get the start in Hartford. We see Hartford with Sean Burke, Jeff Reese, Frank Pietrangelo. Yeah, he was still around. I thought he retired in 92. Mike Lenarduzzi and Mario Goslin. Mike Lenarduzzi. I would think he played for Kitchener, but I don't think he did. Anyway, the Whalers have Jeff Sanderson, Pat Verbeek, Robert Cron, Andrew Castles, Brian Prompt, Michael Nylander, Randy Cunningworth, Zed Slowaski, Jim Storm, Robert Petrovicki, Jim Sandlak, Kitchener, Chris Pronger, Igor Chiriev, Mark Gregg, Kevin Smith, Mark Janssens, Mark Potvin, Adam Bird, and Brad McCrimmon. Oh, okay, so Darren Turcotte did go to Hartford, but for this game, he's part of the Rangers. Okay, here we go. At the 14-minute mark, battle control defense. Action by Lowe. Kevin Lowe had a chance, but he didn't score. Now at the 9-minute mark. Action, chance. Messier had a chance and he missed. Action by the Rangers. Skill, Hartford got the hit, but they screwed up Antonio Monte, his second goal of the year from Adam Graves and Darren Turcotte. Dude, Turcotte's assisted at least on assisted on the last 4 Ranger goals. So Darren Turcotte has come out of nowhere. So Tony Monte, 1-0 Rangers. Chance. Jim Sandlak trying to give the Whalers a goal. And that'll be it. Amante from Graves and Turcotte have scored. The Rangers up 1-0. Looking good. Early on. Chance. Randy Cunningworth trying to get the goal, but he didn't. Rangers by counter. Pair of hits. The Rangers are not playing around. Now what are they going to do? Andrew Castles had a chance, but he missed. Down to the 11-minute mark. Action. Suskier! Mike Gardner, his 6th. Booyakasha. From Suboff and Graves. So the Rangers have a 2-0 lead. I'm not saying anything. Whalers on the penalty kill. It's Jeff Sanderson, the only key player from Northwest Territories ever in hockey. Do the Rangers capitalize? Yes, they do. Power play goal. Leach from Tikkanen. Leach's 3rd goal in 2 games. So the Rangers are looking pretty good. 3-0. Aggression. Pair hits by Hartford, and Patrick Beak almost scored the little ball of hate. And the Rangers take a 3-goal lead into the 3rd period. Gardner and Leach has put the Rangers on notice. So the Rangers are looking pretty good. Maybe that whole Montreal debacle woke them up. But Randy Cunningworth from Jim Storm. Remember him, Jim Storm? But Cunningworth was supposed to go. Got that song. Anyway, next play. Action score! Sanderson makes it 3-2. His 8th. Oh no. From Adam Bird and Brian Propp. Brian Propp was for the Whalers? I forgot Brian Propp was a Hartford Whaler. But yeah. Unfreaking believable. It's now 3-2. Uh-oh. First guy. Hope we get the pair of hits. Oh boy. But boom! But Adam Graves scores. It's 4-2. His 5th from Nanchinov and Suboff. So the 2 Sir guys get the assists. But Graves scores. Rangers back up by 2. Do that opportunity? No. And nothing doing. The Rangers hold the Whalers, and Rangers can say, whew! They're up 3-0, gave up a few goals to Cunningworth and Sanderson, but thanks to Graves' goal, the Rangers went 4-2. They're now won 3 in a row. Heave-ho, 3 in a row. Richter beats Burke. Rangers goals by Tony Lamonte, Mike Gardner, Brian Leach, and Adam Graves. Hartford, Randy Cunningworth, and Jeff Sanderson. Only 1 penalty. These guys were well behaved. Gentlemanly. Yeah, Graves had 3 points in that game. So we will, of course, autoplay the day. Of the day. Hey. Boston loses to St. Louis. Florida beats Tampa, the Battle of Florida. Van Beecher beats Pupa. Tom Fitzgerald and Randy Gillihan for the Panthers. Peter Klima for Tampa Bay. Rangers beat Hartford. Montreal beats Toronto 3-2. Watt beats Potvin. Stefan LeBeau, Lilo Line, and Kirk Muller for Montreal. Doug Gilmore and Yannick Perreault for the Leafs. Philly beat New Jersey 3-2. Terrari loses to Soderstrom. Flyers goals by Yves Racine, Alan Conroy, I don't know, and Eric Lindros. Devils, Barbie Carpenter and Bill Guerin scored. Pittsburgh beat Chicago 4-1. Barrasso beat Belfort. Kevin Stevens, Joey Mullen, and Yammer Yager scored. Stefan Matteau for the Blackhawks, where he belongs. Washington tied San Jose 3-3. Taparachi and Urbe both get points. San Jose got goals by Yovan Garpilov, and Todd Elliott. Washington, Steve Kovalchuk, Todd Krieger, and Dimitri Kristics. And is that the final day for the Rangers? Oh, Rangers have to play the Devils. So, take the summary. The Rangers are tops in the Atlantic. 3 straight wins will do that to you. They're tops in the division. Look how tight the Atlantic is. 3 points separate first from 6th. So, yeah. It's impressive. Rangers, I think, would be 2nd, right? Did they give the right? But anyway, goals. Pavel Bure has 12 to lead the league. The Rangers are, well, Kovalev has 7, but now they're more spread out. Assists. Russ Cordell has 16 assists, so does Wayne Gretzky. Messier's 8th with 11 assists. Wow. And points? Yager leads that with 22 points. The Rangers' top point totals, Messier with 14. Goes against Pupa, Rhodes, and Waugh are 1, 2, 3. In that category, Richter's 8th at 2.34. Healy's 2.84. Wins wise, well, Richter and Healy both have 3 wins, but Richter's 3-1-1, and Healy's 3-3-1. So I guess the choice is obvious. Standings: the Rangers lead the East by, well, the Atlantic by a little bit. They've only played 5 road games. But yeah, the Devils have only played 9 games, so their points percentage is tops. You know, so seedings, the Rangers would be, yeah, they would be number 2 because they lead in the other division. So they would play Florida if the season ended today. So it'd be Buffalo, Montreal, Florida Rangers, Tampa, Pittsburgh, and Boston, Washington. Devils are close, so are the Islanders. Philly, Quebec, and Hartford are lagging behind. In the... Let's say 11. Should be 14. Winnipeg. Why the heck is Winnipeg not on the list? Winnipeg's far back, but Winnipeg's far back. So San Jose would play Detroit, Toronto, Calgary, Vancouver, Dallas, and LA, Anaheim. Teams, well, highlights, sorry, hat tricks, 8 hat tricks. Rangers, yeah, 5. Memorable games: the Rangers against Buffalo are still 8th. Dallas, Ottawa, Philly, Ottawa, and LA others are the top 3. Rangers in the top 30 in the standings. Only 2. Well, the Montreal Rangers game only had 17 fan score. Wow. Teams. Let's finish this off. New York Rangers. Glenn Healy's played 7 games, 3-3-1. Richter's only played 5, 3-1-1 and 1, 3-1-1. Points: Messier's got 14, Gardner's got 11, so does Leach. Kovalev have 7 goals, Gardner and Leach have 6 assists, Messier has 11, Zubov has 8, and Turcotte has 7. So yeah, so Boom, Gilbert, Kyprios, Olchak, and Kosher only have 1 point each. Boom has that only point being a goal, so that's weird. But yeah, so the Rangers are on fire right now, so 3 straight wins, so that'll help everything out. Anyway, I'm Jeff, I'm going to do.